Hi, I am Anthony Ha, backstage at TechCrunch Disrupt. I'm here with the founders of Alfred, the winners of the TechCrunch Disrupt Startup Battlefield. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We're really excited.
Besides excited, how do you guys feel?
A little bit of disbelief. We did not think this would happen. We were very focused on our business, and this has been some really nice surprise for us.
And so, when you guys, you presented earlier today to the judges, in the competition between the finalists, did you guys feel pretty confident going off stage?
It's like
I asked you a question that there's no good answer to.
Right.
I felt confident because I knew Marcella and Jess had this down.
That's right.
I thought we did a good job, and I also think that the other finalists were fabulous, so it's always a toss-up, and you can't really
and you can always do better.
Let me ask you another very difficult question, which is, did you have among the other finalists, were there other ones that you were kind of rooting for if you guys weren't going to get it?
Yeah, Shipster, because, hey, I'd like to put them on our platform.
That sounds great. So for people who are tuning in at the last minute, what is I'm sure you've had to give this answer so many times the last 3 days, but what is Alfred?
It's a service layer that brings together all the services you use in your life, makes it super simple. Forget about it, you come home and say, wow. It's personal service for the rest of us.
So, and again, this idea of sort of the rest of us, it's not just for people who are like super wealthy, who are like using...
Absolutely not, right? So, like, truly finding something that is, traditionally been only accessible to the rich or privileged, and making it accessible to many more people. We all need help, and the idea is how can we bring that help in a consistent, recurring way so that you can go about and use your time in the ways that are like uniquely you and make you truly happy.
And the way you're able to do that actually is there's actually a person who's assigned, like an assistant who's assigned to each customer.
Right.
I would imagine that going around sort of doing the pitch to investors, when you say that, I mean, they might like the idea, but that idea that it's a person in the middle rather than a technology must have been a little bit alarming to them.
Right. So in tech, I think it's a scary word when you say people. The first question is, does it scale? But at the end of the day, the most important thing in any business is the people. It's the people that are in the business and the people that you serve. And if you think about your employees as being the primary customer of your business, you empower them to go then serve their clients in a more authentic way. And so I'm really proud that we have a people business that's difficult and hard and out there in the world.
And where are you guys actually in the process of launching the product?
Yeah. Well, we will find out more soon. But basically, we want to bring Alfred to the top cities in the US.
Have you guys tried it out yourself yet, or it's still a little too early for that?
We have all been Alfreds ourselves. That's like kind of everyone at the company has been an Alfred themselves, and all of us have Alfreds. It's very important.
We're customers and employees, if you will.
And where did this idea initially come from?
Take it away.
Jess and I have a shared background. We used to work in consulting. I used to work in Christian was in investment banking. I worked in private equity. Really long hours, like sleeping underneath your desk, not picking up your dry cleaning, just not really living life well. So when we were in business school, we met each other, and I noticed that Jess had an unusually high pile of laundry. And I suggested to her that perhaps we could hire TaskRabbit to do both of our laundries.
She was being a very nice friend. Her apartment was immaculate. Mine was a disaster. So I think she took pity on me.
Right.
It kind of blew up from there. So we shared this TaskRabbit with our neighbors, and then we decided, like, hey, let's run this in a building, and then it was 5 buildings, and then it was 50. So. Right.
So, when I've been describing this idea to some people, I feel like I get sort of a mixed reaction, which is on the one hand, sometimes you get people like, wow, it's like laziness on top of laziness.
Oh.
And then there's some people who are like, I would totally use that, I love it.
Yeah.
Have you been getting both reactions as well? Is that fair?
Yeah, let's talk about this for a second, because it's really important. So this idea of like, we're a service layer on top of other middlemen who then use other, and the idea, it's not that. It's about really truly getting you out of your phone, having one place for everything, one neck to choke, who's really understanding you and looking for things that are going to make your life better.
Great. I think that's a good note to end on. So congratulations again, and yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.